Sorry, I'm still here. There we go. All righty, good morning. Let's get started at the top of our mat. We're just going to take on this new Saturday, this new day. Opening up the lungs and the chest first. So just start with some shoulder rolls. Bring the hands behind the back. And we can take them to the forearms. Let the shoulders roll back. Let the chest open. Take a little lean back. Gently rolling it forward, letting the arms just spill out. And slowly rolling your way back up. Inhaling at the top. Take the hands out to a cactus. Take a little side stretch, reach away. Bring it back to the center. And take it the other way. Back into the center and take it to your fold, just slowly rolling down. And have your ragdoll for a couple breaths. So just side to side, we can roll out the wrists. Slowly rolling up. Inhaling to reach, take it back to the cactus. And we'll just step the left foot out, take a little lean over into a side lunge. Go ahead, tilt down toward that bent knee and reach away. Lovely, coming back up and through, take that cactus, step together, little back bend. Pour it forward. 2 breaths in your fold. And we'll roll our way up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, cactus. Stepping out to the other side and bend the knee. Take a side lunge here. And pour it over. Reach long. Moving back to the center one last time with those cactus arms. We'll step to the center. Pour forward. Hands coming down to the mat this time. Let's step back to downward facing dog. And take a little walk. Shoulders already feeling nice and awake now. We're going to hold the down dog here a moment. You can take a little bend in the knees. Just press into the palms. Let the belly move in the direction of the thighs. So really deep through the upper back. Move forward into your plank. Just take a breath, pushing the mat away. Press back to down dog. Little bend in the knees. Let's reach left hand to right thigh. And you can take a little look under the arm. Bring it back to the center and reach to the other side. Back to the center, move into your plank. Lovely, knees come to the mat. Let's take a press to our child's pose. Just let yourself melt a couple moments here. Maybe taking a second while we're in this stretch to connect to an intention if you wanted to take one for your day. Something you can focus on during your flow and that you can take off the mat. Small or big, whatever focus you'd like to have today. Let's have 2 more long breaths in our child's pose. Feeling that intention into the mind. Let's move through the body, lifting up. Lower down onto the belly. Take a lift to your cobra. Take a breath, let the shoulders settle away from the ears. And lower back down. Let's walk the hands wide out to our seal. So coming out over the corners of your mat. Bend the elbows so they point up to the sky. And we're going to tent the fingertips. Take a big lift. Breathe. Let the shoulders roll so that the elbows can come down. Find a little more length in the neck. Lowering down, let the elbows point up again. Just take forehead to the mat. Lifting again to the fingertips. Right hand's gonna come flat. Keep that elbow lifted. And I'm just gonna take a little twist toward the right. Sorry, I said right, but we're twisting left, right hand down, twisting left. Lift up to the center, tent the right fingers, flatten the left, let that elbow point up, and take a little twist toward the right. So you're kind of feeling this twist through the shoulder and upper back. Beautiful, let's move it back into the center. Take a big lift back to that seal. And if you'd like, you can add your flippers. So we're gonna bring heels together and just spread the toes, let the feet flex. Just getting a little deeper into that low back. Gently let it down, everything down. Hands beside you, press up to your downward facing dog. You can take another walk here or just hold and breathe for 5. On your next breath, take the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Let's bend the knee. Take a little look out under that right armpit. So really opening up the hip. Step the foot through the hands, coming into runner's lunge. And just take a little stretch forward and back. Lifting your way up to high lunge. Take a breath up. Exhale to cactus. Take a little twist toward the right. Hold those cactus arms, palms spreading wide. Very nice. Back to the center. Let's take hands to the heart. Big step up to the top. Reaching tall. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. And down to the mat. Go ahead, step the right foot back. Taking that runner's lunge. Just breathe. Left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, let that hip open. Take a little look out under the left armpit. Closing hip down, downward facing dog. Flow it out, moving into plank. Lower. Lift. Take it back, down dog. Left foot steps through. Reaching up to high lunge. Take a moment, find your balance, and then melt those arms to cactus. Let's take our twist over to the left. Just breathe. And then moving back to center. Hands to the heart. Take a big step up. Inhaling, reach tall. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift. Down to the mat. Stepping out, down dog. Inhaling your way to plank. Lower. And lift. Tuck the toes again, down dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. This time just holding. Find your breath. Go ahead, step up in between the hands. We'll hold this runner's lunge. Left hand's coming down, and we're gonna reach up with the right. Take your lunging twist. Fantastic, hand to the mat. Step the left foot up and we're gonna come into a balance. So just balance to that right foot, standing half split. We wanna try and turn the foot so the toes are facing the direction of the mat. Hip is staying closed here. Stepping the feet together. And roll your way up. Inhaling at the top. Palms come together. Take it to the toes, tall mountain. Bend the knees, hands to the heart. We'll come to toe balance. Just guide the hands to the heart. One more breath. Hands release to the mat. We're going to step the right leg out long. Walk the hands over toward the center, like you're coming in for a little stretch. That leg can kind of turn for the toes to point up. And just kind of reaching in the direction of that leg. Bring it back into the center, and we're just going to move our body weight over the leg. Extend the other one. Let the toes come up. Walk your hands toward the leg. moving back to the center. And we're going to switch over to that leg and just step your weight into the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Down to the mat. And step it back, down dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Let's just point those toes down. Let the right heel kind of relax. Let that stretch travel up the back of the ankle and the calf. Stepping the foot through. Taking our twisted lunge. Right hand down, left arm opens. Hand coming back down. Step into the left foot, standing half split. Let that right leg rise. Feet come together, forward fold. And slowly roll to the top. Inhale, you reach up. Go ahead, turn to the wide side of your mat. Let's lift back to the toes, tall mountain. And sink it in, toe balance. Lift the chest, let the knees come forward just a little bit to kind of sit the tailbone down toward the heels. Very nice. Hands to the mat. Extend the right leg. This time we'll take a balance. So you can come to that heel of the leg and lift your way up. So this is kind of an extended toe balance. Our Skandasana has a really open hip on the other side. This is a closed hip. Perfect. One more breath. Take it down, step in, and just let that left side extend. My right knee still pointing forward as I move into the balance. It's very different feeling from our open hip because we're balancing all our weight in one foot, basically. One more breath. Let it down. Bring it in. Forward fold. Keeping hands down, we're just going to step both feet wide here. Toes pointing forward. Coming to that wide-legged fold. Let your head go heavy. Give it a little nod. Shake it out, loosening up the neck. Halfway lift up to the fingertips. Little bend in the knees, and we'll roll to the top. Let's turn the toes out to the corners, 5-point star. Bend the knees and elbows, goddess. Beautiful. Can we take a little bit of movement side to side, just a little straightening in one leg at a time. Very nice. Release, straighten up. Hands come behind, interlock the fingers. Rolling back the shoulders. Let's open the chest. Let the hands just melt down over the glutes. And then let it come forward. So really gently bending in the knees. Just taking it about halfway. Let the hands reach up. Release the hands to the mat. Walk them over to the left. This time Skandasana, so that left knee is open, that hip is open. And I'll come to lift to the balance. If it's too deep in the hips, you can always come up higher. We'll take a little twist here, letting the left hand come down or onto the thigh and reach open with the right. Body is nice and open for 2 more breaths. Lovely, bring that hand down and just move right into the other side. Hip is open. Maybe taking the balance. Lovely, moving to our twist, right hand down. Open left. Bring it down and move right to the center. I'm just going to heel toe the feet in a little wider than my mat, and then drop the hips in, taking our last big opener in Malasana. Let's lift the chest a little more. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Hands to the mat. Forward fold. Slowly make your way up. Let's walk the feet in together. And find that nice fold for 2 more breaths. And then just slowly roll your way to the top. Take a breath up. Palms together. Taking crescent moon, so a little back bend. Release to your fold. Stepping out, down dog. And we're going to bring it to the knees. So go ahead, sit back on the heels. We just want to give the hamstrings quads a little stretch here. Let's take the hands back, fingertips facing the toes, palms coming down, let the chest open. Take a little roll with the shoulders, let the chest open further, push it up toward the ceiling. Moving your way up to the knees again. Interlock the fingers, roll shoulders back. Take it forward into a little ball, and we're gonna let the hands lift off the back. Let the head settle toward the mat. Gently let it down. Reach forward, child's pose. Lifting into tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. So here I'm gonna step my left foot just toward the middle of the mat. Walk the hands back a little bit so you're making this little narrow pyramid. The back foot is kind of facing forward. Folding the chest in toward the left thigh. Bend that back knee, come onto the heel of the left leg, and just walk the hands back a little bit. So we're really deepening into that left hamstring. Walk hands back forward. Find your balance in the left foot to lift that right leg. Standing half split. One more breath. Step the right foot in. Take a lift. Inhaling, reaching tall. Exhale, just sit to your chair. Lifting your way back up, take the hands behind, standing cobra, move it back. Forward fold, keep the bind. Release your hands to the mat. Let's step left foot back into a narrow pyramid like you had before, toes face forward. Take a couple breaths, just stretching into that right leg this time. Walking hand back just a little bit to bend into that left knee and let the right toes lift off. Let the foot come down, step into that right leg, left leg lifts, standing half split. Beautiful, let the feet come together, rising to the top. Inhaling high. Exhale to your chair. Release to your mountain. So we've been working with our shoulders, getting them nice and open because we're going to do a nice shoulder opening balance today. So I'm going to take it from my narrow pyramid. I'll show you from all directions because first we're going to work on a bind. So my right foot is forward. I'm going to take myself down. So feel that stretch. And take a little reach. Left hand behind left leg. Feet are narrow, toes are facing forward. I'm going to bend that elbow and let that left knee bend so I can kind of scoop the leg in toward me. My left hand is facing out. So I reach back in behind, I've bent that left knee, bend my elbow, hand is facing out. Right arm comes up and over. Turn your palm inwards so the fingers can link. That leaves us in this lovely formation here. This might be enough for you, working on just getting that bind. The next step is going to be to find your balance in the right leg and let the left toes start to float off the mat. So just find that little float. Nice. Let the foot lift off. Pull that knee in toward the body, starting to lift yourself up, so coming into a standing position. Take the leg with you. Very nice. Last step is extending the leg, bird of paradise. Good, good, you've got it. Beautiful. Take a little roll and a shake. Release it out. Let's flow through and we'll try it on the other side. So big breath up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Down to the mat. Stepping out, down dog. Move to your plank. Lower. Lift. Down dog. Big stretch through the shoulders. Step or hop your way up. Go ahead, step the right foot back, just a little, narrow pyramid. Bend that right leg, find your bind. So reach back around the thigh. Bring that left arm over. Transfer that balance into left leg so you can kind of move the right leg forward. Keep the chest opening up. So we want to keep that nice open shoulder as we lift to stand. Excuse me. So nice open shoulder. Try to float the toes. Try to let the legs start to lift. Maybe finding your balance. Take your time. Let the leg extend. Good, almost there. Give yourself a shake. If you want to take one more try, feel free. And then we'll head into our mat stretches. All right. We'll come down. Let the ankles kind of rotate out. Let the shoulders rotate out. Bird of Paradise, a big, dramatic balance, but good to practice in little sections. For me, finding that bind was always really the hardest part. Once you have that, you can kind of think about moving the leg into the body instead of the arms kind of hoisting it up. Think about moving that knee into the body. It's something you can practice in your glorious free time. You just feel like Bird of Paradise. Let's take some big circles around. I'm just gonna let those hips release. Hamstrings feeling pretty good after those exertions. Take it back the other way. Pause into the center. Let's find our dragonfly. So hands coming forward. Head relaxes. Let your back relax. Let the feet relax. Just one more long breath. Let's roll our way up. Perfect. Walk the feet in onto the mat. You can keep them kind of wide and we'll just take the knees side to side. Go ahead, just cross the legs into easy pose. We'll take the right leg in front first. Take a reach up. And exhale, fold over. So take it as far out as you can, and then let the back just relax. Let yourself relax to the fold as much as you can. On your next breath, just walking your way up. Excuse me, open up the feet and just switch left and front. Reach tall. Fold it down. Really noticing the difference in the feeling of each side. For me, the left side's a little bit tighter. So just taking a little notice of our natural imbalances, accepting them. And letting yourself relax as much as you can. Without frustration, without criticism. We just enjoy the way our body is able to move. On your next breath, making your way back up. We'll just roll right back onto our backs. You can take the knees with you. Let's rise them up to the sky, feet to the sky, and just roll out the ankles. Go ahead, cross right leg over left like you had it in easy pose. And we're going to reach for the toes here and just pull them in toward your body. The knees are going to push out, so they're kind of facing the ceiling. Take a little rock side to side. Legs lift to the ceiling. And just cross the other way, left over right. Pull the feet into the body. Push the knees out to point toward the ceiling. Little rock side to side. Go ahead, let everything release. Let's take it out long. And just soak up a couple minutes of Shavasana together. Let yourself go heavy. Let your mind stay here. Let's take a moment before we end here to reconnect with that intention you set in the beginning of class. Our little focus for the day or for the coming week. Let it sink from your mind down into your heart. Feeling it there. You can go forward off the mat, seeking that intention from your heart, not forcing or judging yourself, but just letting it shine through. And with that, we'll start to move, start to stretch. Letting the knees come back up into the body, and this time we'll hug them in. Let's give a little rock side to side. And just slowly letting yourself come back up to seated whenever you're ready. Taking a moment just to stretch and move anything else that might be feeling a bit tight. Your neck, your shoulders. And then we'll bring hands to the heart. Finding a moment for gratitude for yourself. The beautiful movement and strength in your body and mind. And just giving yourself a little love. Go forward into this day, holding on to this peace and lightness that you cultivated on the mat today. It's yours to keep and to bring back out whenever you need it. Sending you my gratitude, my love for joining me today on the mat. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Beautiful bird of paradise. Great job. Yeah.